Portland Cement was doing an amazing job all over the world, but in different climatic conditions and in different shapes and forms. So what he did here was that kind of crazy combination of using a very absorbent substrate material, the structural building itself, of putting this, the Portland Cement on in the west of Scotland. We've got easily one of the highest rainfall incidences in the UK. Well, I think almost certainly the highest, combined with this unusual detailing. So no sills, very, very few overhangs, very little rainwater, goods to take the water away. What there are now are deemed undersized for the climate change that we're experiencing. Huge roofs, massive roofs, very slim valleys and flashings and gutters. So when the water does hit these roofs, it's an absolute torrent. And what we've found in the last 5, 6, 7 years is when we're getting the rain now, and it's more rain, but it's far more violent when it comes. So if it came over the space of a week, we could handle that volume. When it comes in the space of an hour, all at once, the gutters would not cope with it. So it's just completely ill-designed now for what we're facing climate change-wise. This is a building that does not work in terms of climate change. The fact we've had the box over this building for now 4.5 years has allowed the building to very passively dry out, very slowly, steadily, and it is. So the obsession in here with the radiators and the monitoring is to get the relative humidity of the structure out. So these walls, which are about that thick, about 700 mil thick, they are still holding moisture, still after all this time, but very gradually. If we just heated the building from any side, outside or inside, all that would happen is the outer parts of that moisture would move out. But the capillary action you need to take the moisture from deep in the core wouldn't find its link to the outside, it would just sit there. So we're very gradually, very slowly encouraging the moisture out and dealing with it in a passive way. But we hope that within 2 years that process will have completed, we'll be absolutely back to normal. We won't have a risk of dry rot. We'll monitor for a long time afterwards, but we shouldn't have that risk of dry rot. We shouldn't have the incidences of the water coming through. And we can just start to relax. But while we have the box, this is an incredible environment to do the work that we're trying to do, which is to deal with inside environment and actually deal with the outside.